A lot of living goes into 50 years. A lot of living and a lot of memories.
It certainly does. As WCBI celebrates its 50th birthday, we're taking a look back at some of the most amazing memories of the past half century.
And for our first story, we went back to Tupelo, way back to our beginning in 1956. We were looking for echoes of Elvis.
And I'll be glad to send one of me when I have one taken.
Sarah Gunter has a unique collection of old letters in her Tupelo home. They're precious to her, even though they're from people she's never met before.
Sunday, but I wasn't able to go and see him.
Sarah and the letter writers shared one thing in common, though, and it was a very important bond, a love for Elvis Presley. Elvis and his parents left Tupelo for Memphis after the 7th grade, and a few years later, Elvis ascended to heights that no star had reached before. His records exploded onto the charts in 1956, selling millions and creating a national furor. Elvis not only made music, he made music history. One of every 3 Americans watched Elvis on The Ed Sullivan Show that year. After Elvis's TV success, he could have sold out any concert anywhere in the country. Instead, Elvis came back home to Tupelo, back to where Sarah was waiting. 16-year-old Sarah made sure that she was in the crowd at the Tupelo Fair. She worked at a photography studio in town. The owner was the area correspondent for the Memphis newspaper, and he was assigned to cover the Elvis concert.
And when I heard that Elvis was going to be here, I just badgered that poor man for the rest of the summer. I have got to go down there. You have got to get me down there.
It worked. Sarah not only got to see Elvis in concert, she got backstage and met him.
Someone was promoting these caps, and they asked me to give one to Elvis and place it on his head. And in one of these pictures, you can see me doing that.
Then something happened. One of the most incredible moments in Sarah's life. The world's greatest rock and roll singer gave the starstruck teenager a kiss.
Oh, it was just, such a highlight, such a highlight. And of course I was in the envy of all the girls in town.
Not only the girls in town, but all across the country. Someone printed that photo of Sarah's Elvis kiss in a fan magazine. And that's how Sarah became a link between Elvis and a dream. People she'd never met before began writing her, excited to share their wonderment of the Elvis phenomenon.
Great big smack on the cheek.
For Tupelo, 2006 means a huge celebration. They're staging a 50th anniversary concert recreation in June, complete with Elvis imitators. For Sarah Gunter, it means she gets to relive the 50th anniversary of a special kiss, if only in her mind.
My husband says I've never washed my face since.
A kiss that 50 years later can still make a grandmother's heart go as soft as a 16-year-old's cheek.